Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
YAHAWAH,
BABAL,
YAHAWASHI, BABAL,
all right, and double honors to our apostles, the elders of great MILLSTONE, who are well and told us his truth through the spirit and power. YAHAWASHI, all right, single salutations to the Zequanium, while Akim across four corners of the earth. All right, that's teaching his truth. All right, sincerity, faith, and honesty, principles of market salvation. All right, feeding the flock that is among you, sincerity, faith, and honesty. All right, also shalom to the confusing face. All right, the shalom, YAHAWAH, shalom, which is peace and love to those elect. All right, I'm the brother called me Charlotte. I got the brother, brother Kanaka.
AHBAD.
Khan, we from GMS St. Petersburg, Florida. We camp out here in St. Pete. All right, through the spirit of probably YAHAWASHI. All right, you can see the title is Hebrew Israelites, the time is at hand. All right, and with that being said, you know, being a Hebrew Israelite, all right, is now, all right, coming to the forefront. Spirit, all right, that you is not just being a Hebrew Israelite is not just a title, all right, but actually it's a lifestyle, man. Hebrew Israelite is actually a nationality, all right, and this truth have reached just who it was supposed to. Spirit. All right, this truth have reached just who it was supposed to reach. All right, here it is. You have the elites on the left-hand side, who are the so-called white people. All right, with the biblical Edomites. All right, going up against the elites on the right-hand side, man. All right, this truth have reached who it needs to reach. It don't matter who's being shown. All right, you got something with the spirit? Yeah, come. Because at the end of the day, the Lord spoke with these things, man. All right, He said, "Many shall hate you for my name's sake." Now you got people saying, "Oh man, I don't know if I want to keep doing this no more." All right. You know, now this truth is reaching, all right, levels, and you're going to have a lot of jakes, all right? You're going to have a lot of people in the times we're coming into, all right, that's going to start giving up, man, all right? Start being weak in the faith because they were never in it for the faith, man, all right? They thought this was just something to do, all right? You got something?
This is St. Matthew 24, verse 14. "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come."
That's right, man. This gospel is going across the four corners of the earth, man. All right, and like Elder Ariella said, man, you can ignore us, all right, and then you can start laughing at us, but soon you're gonna have to start realizing this, man. All right, and it was just a matter of time. And guess what? What did Elder Apostle Tahar say on his last GMS in transit? Just do the work, man. Yeah. All right, because at the end of the day, all we gotta do is keep doing what we've been doing. All right, doing. That's it, man. From Elder Apostle Tahar on down, bringing out scriptures, teaching. This is our lot, man. All right, now is the time to be taking our lot serious, man. All right, we are the Hebrew Israelites, man. You so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indians, that's who we are, man. And our power, YAHAWASHI is going to fight for His elect. All right, at the end of the day, man. All right, the Lord is going to start sifting the house of Israel. All right, which they I went into Blue Letter a couple, I'd say about a month ago. All right, before that, the word there for sift, it means to try one's faith. All right, but now it's another definition. All right, but when you go into that Amos 9:8, all right, the Lord said He will sift the house of Israel, man. All right, He's gonna try everybody's faith, man. And that's the scripture tell you, judgment shall begin at the house of the Lord. All right, and what the scripture tell you, what the YAHAWASHI say? That servant that knew the will and did not, He said, "Thou shalt receive many stripes." All right, so you're gonna have a lot of these Israelites, all right, giving up, man. All right, and start mentioning, all right, those that know the truth, man, those that are in the will, man. Okay, the Lord said, "Many men shall hate us for His name's sake," man. All right, so you gotta be ready, and the men of the Lord are going to be ready at the end of the day, man. The scriptures tell you they love not their lives unto death, man. The Lord said, "I will give you a mouth of wisdom, which your enemies and your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist." All right, and the men of the Lord are going to be in that stead because now this truth is getting out to who it's supposed to get out to, man. All right, and the men of the Lord are going to be glorified in reverence. All right, and that's going to be the will of the Heavenly Father on the planet Earth, man. Not for us, but so that He can be glorified. The Lord always dealt with us little numbers, man. All right, a small remnant, man. Okay. You got something?
Yeah, Amos 9:9.
Yeah.
"For lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations. Like as corn is sifted in a sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth."
Yep, come. There's some more on it?
I mean, I can keep going.
Yeah, come.
Verse 10. "And all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us.
Yeah, hey, and that links right into Ezekiel the 9th chapter, man. All right, you have a lot of you jakes out there, all right, that know what's going on and know the truth, but you ain't ringing that, you ain't sounding off that alarm. You got all these false camps out here, man. They're not telling you people what's going on, all right? Okay, IUIC is not telling you people what the hell is going on, man, but yet they know they're Israelites, all right? ISUPK sitting in the room all day with shades on, but yet they're not telling you what the hell is going on, all right? Okay, all these, and now what? Hey, and like Elder Yashua said, you know, HOI could have not known, or they could have known, all right? That but at the end of the day, all right, the Lord is setting this thing up, man. The stage is set, all right? Okay, the stage is set, okay? Like the title says, Hebrew Israelites, the time is at hand. All right, Shalom, YAHAWASHI.
Shalom,
Khan, Brashim, Kafiras, Brakatam, Yad. All right, the stage is set, all right? The good is set against evil, all right? The men of the Lord are here on the planet Earth, whether you want to believe that or not, all right? They will be shown. The scriptures tell you, then shall there be known whom are chosen, all right? It's time for the men of the Lord to take their lot serious, all right? And for all you bystanders to move to the side, man. All right, because at the end of the day, the Lord, YAHAWASHI, is getting ready to start manifesting power here on the planet Earth, man. All right, you're going to see a lot of crazy shit going on that you thought only existed in movies to be a reality, man. All right? Okay? A mass death is coming to the planet Earth, all right, in tremendous ways, all right? You can all you got to do is watch the movies, okay? Final Destination. People dying in strange ways, man, okay? Well, YAHAWASHI is getting ready to bring strange apparitions to this place in modern day terms. Okay, you read about what happened in Egypt, you be like, damn, that's crazy. But then you start to wend off and forget about that. Well, guess what? The Lord YAHAWASHI is getting ready to bring that back to your remembrance, man. Okay, and I'm mainly speaking to you guys out there that know you're Israelites, man. Okay, because you're supposed to be sounding off the Lord. You're supposed to be presenting your body as a living sacrifice, man. All right, that's what you got in Israel, man. A lot of guys that been sitting back, holding their tongue from the fire that is at hand, man. All right, from the apparitions and the strange things, all right, and the judgments and the trials and tribulations that Israel has to face before we enter into rest. All right. Okay, yeah, we do a lot of exhortation videos. All right, yeah, we teach and we preach and we tell people on the gospel. All right, but at the end of the day, before we enter into rest, the scriptures tell you there's a time for everything. We have a time of hate and war, man. All right? Esau's getting ready to swing that sword for the last time, according to Revelations, the 12th chapter, 12th verse. All right? Okay, and a lot of you Jesus is going to get caught up in that, man, because you didn't take being a Hebrew Israelite seriously, man. All right? You didn't believe that the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, had the power over you, man. Okay? All right, you just thought being a Hebrew Israelite was just something I can just say, post on IG, all right, and I can just do this and post it and put a video up with a do-rag over my head, a do-rag on my face, you know, flexing, all right, going to the gun range, all right, telling them what I got. That's the last thing you want to do, okay? The last thing you want to do is start mentioning what the hell you have, man, all right? And you jakes are not wise, man. That's the problem in Israel, okay? All right, Esau is going to hold you, jakes, to everything that you have said. All right, be prepared for a lot of things to start happening, man. Okay, a lot of these camps is going to get infiltrated. You're going to see a lot of people getting arrested, man. All right, okay, and all they're looking for is an excuse. They don't have no other. That's why the scripture say in their mouth will found no gall. All right, there's no gall in our mouth. They know who the real men of the Lord are. Okay, all right, but they need an excuse to come up against us, man. Okay. And then you jakes out there, you think this about, no, the chip ain't, the microchip ain't the RFID, the RFID chip ain't the mark of the beast.
They say you teach YAHAWASHI for envy and strife.
That's
a debate.
That's right.
That's what they do.
Yeah, kind.
You know?
When this is deeper than just being a camp, man. All right? This is a doctrine. This is the words of YAHAWASHI. All right? You're supposed to be teaching this truth, all right, and spreading forth the gospel, waking our people up that they are the true people of the Bible, and that the Lord, his true, holy, powerful name is Yahweh, and his only begotten son name is YAHAWASHI, and they're coming back to save the elect. That's your whole mission here on the planet Earth, man, being a prophet, all right? Warning the people what the hell is going on, all right? Ezekiel 3:17, all right? And being on your watch, man, all right? Being on your watchtower, man, okay? On the fort, man, all right? Okay, but a lot of you jakes been slandering, lukewarm, okay? Not in the spirit, all right? And guess what? The Lord is getting ready to require that now, man. All right? So the times we're in is beautiful. Okay? You got something?
1 Peter 4, verse 17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of God, of the Most High. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? So the judgment must begin at the house of the Heavenly Father, man. All right? They are the circumcision, us that know we're Israelites, because the precept the brother quoted, that servant that did not the will of his master, all right, he shall receive many stripes, man. Okay, so those are the times we're heading in. Judgment is getting ready to take place. You know, you see the Most High judging Esau, coming down on Esau, man. You know, right now got these people in complete straits right now, man. Okay, the government shut down. Okay, just saw on W7 that they gave some of the IRS workers, the people that process your tax refunds, they gave them they told some of them they can skip work because they ain't getting paid, man. Okay, so that's going to slow down that whole process. The grind is going to cease. You know, hey, you know, I was, on my way driving over here, and I was just meditating, like man, like this it, man. You know, this is it. You know, whether it be this year, whether it be next year, man, but I pray that it's this year.
That's right.
This it, man. You know, because the whole world is not at ease. Here it is in America, people are at ease, man. All right, they still going day to day, but when you go to all these other countries, they got to deal with poverty. All right, they got to deal with war. They're preparing for war. They're preparing for all. They have to deal with all these things. But over here in America, people are at rest, man. So you think you really think it's in the mind elites to have you people completely comfortable and not going through nothing and just continue, doing the things, continue in mirth, man, continuing in comfort. All right, because at the end of the day, hey man, they taking back these benefits. They draw them back that hand, and man, they getting ready to lay that hammer down. All right, and this is so beautiful. Yes, man. This is so beautiful right now, man. All right, man, you can see the spirit is completely dead, man. These people are worried. They don't know what's going to happen. The spirit of people, they're worried, man. But the men of the Lord are rejoicing, and we being uplifted. That's why they're gonna be so angry, and that's why they're gonna hate us in these times, man. That's why Esau is gonna demonize us. Because while everybody is mourning, we're gonna be rejoicing. Why? Because we see the time is at hand. All right, and they walk after. These people don't see it, man. They think we just reading the Bible. Right? 2/3 think we just reading the Bible and think we living in some fairy tale world. Why? Because they walking in the flesh, man. All right, the things of the spirit they can't see, man. This is gonna happen. This is real. The kingdom of heaven is coming. Okay. This world, this the fake shit right here. The things that you see, man. You know, I can't wait till this shit pop off, man. I don't have to go to my job. I don't have to crank up my damn car, and man, all this shit is gonna be over with, man. I can take the keys and throw them bitches, man. I'm waiting on that day, man, for the complete collapse of this place, man. Okay, that's all I want to say, bro.
Yeah, no, it's just the spirit. You got something?
Yeah.
Bring it up.
Finish on this. It says, and if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?
Yeah, if the righteous shall scarcely be saved, man. Keyword scarcely, man. All right, because we're not exempt either, man. All right, the scriptures tell you, and that's the thing about you other camps. Know the law, know the law. Look, but you don't want to take on the law of faith because you really don't believe in YAHAWASHI, man. And that's what this truth is boiling down to, man. Whether you believe or you don't believe in the Lord, man. All right, okay, because everybody got a Bible, man. All right, okay, and a lot of you people are getting ready to be sought out, man. Okay. All right, when you reading the scriptures, say, matter of fact, Baba Kashab, somebody get Revelations 19, verse 1, Baba Kashab. All right, because a lot of you people, you don't believe in the Lord, man. I'm telling you, man, I can feel it in the spirit. A lot of you jakes, you don't believe in the Lord, man. Now we coming into crunch time. Now you got a lot of jakes getting ready to, but oh no, stop. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, that's the spirit, man. It's a lot of you jakes out there like, oh no, guess what? The men of the Lord on full throttle, man. Yeah. All right, we've been waiting for this time, man, for the longest. All right, if you in the spirit, you've been waiting for this truth to reach who it need to be reached, so we get the fuck out of here, man.
This is the point that we've been waiting on. Man.
That's right, man. The scriptures tell you these things, man. All right, okay. They're gonna bring us to the council. All right, some of us gotta die for this truth. All right, but ultimately a standard is getting lifted, man. All right, we getting out of slavery, man. All right, that's the message, okay. All right? And that's going to come by the way of you. A lot of you jakes that didn't believe being put to death, man. All right? Okay? Because you've been caught up in your emotions, all right? And you thought that just being an Israelite, all right, was just something to do. No, man. Yeah, come with being an Israelite, all right, comes curses on you, man. All right, you got a lot of these celebrities knowing they jake. Oh man, don't tell me everything in the Revelations is coming up. You damn right. Okay, Brandon T. Jackson, you know, because I be seeing him on IG. Hey man, he said everything that I've been watching.
They counted slackness.
Yep, come.
As some men counted slackness, but they didn't consider the end. Yep. They didn't consider that promise. They didn't consider that the Most High's word wasn't going to return unto him void. That's what they didn't consider. But now they see it just creeping on in like that right there. They're like, oh shit.
Yeah, this shit real. You know, popping off. Kind of 6'6".
And bro, it's not gonna slack.
No, hell, fuck no.
It's not gonna slack.
It's just the beginning. The brother from Philadelphia posted a video out there in I forgot Hollywood. They got something the 666 and 5th Avenue, all right, where the Esau out there promoting this RFID chip, man. All right, you see, yeah, come, you see, all right, like we just gonna go past 666, man. All right, the number of a man. All right, so the truth is out there, man. You got something you want to say? Spirit.
It's in Hebrews chapter 4, verse 2. For to us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them, but the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it.
Yeah, kind of not being mixed with faith, man. All right, and that's where the elect come in. All right, because the elect was going to hear this word, and they was not going to only hear it, but do the word, man. All right, actually, be doers, actually apply, and then the scriptures tell you, you shall return and discern between him that serveth the Most High and him that serveth him not. And you can see, and the scriptures say that you shall see the fruit, all right, of their man and know who I'm dealing with, roughly to say, man. All right, and from Great Millstone, all right, you can see that Elder Pastor Hart on down, all right, ultimately, okay, YAHAWASHI is dealing directly with Great Millstone, man. That's just what it is, but we can't make this up, and we're not trying to make it up, man. At the end of the day, the proof is in the pudding, who the Lord is dealing with, man. All right? And now you got all these jakes out there that just in the background. Hey, because a lot of you guys out there at IUIC, right, HODC, ISUPK, a lot of you guys that sit back and you got your women with you, you got your kids with you, you think just being an Israelite, just going out, you know what I mean, showing up, you got your, all the women just, dressed up, you know. You just think being Israelite is just something to just do, man. Showing up at the Passover music playing, all right, eating the lamb unworthy, all right. Man, bro, this was a solemn assembly, man.
They didn't see America being destroyed.
God, they didn't see it, bro.
They thought they was going to be over here and play Israel. And play Israel, you know, the whole time over here in America.
Yeah, this is a solemn assembly, man.
May I say, the waterfall, we put that thumbs down, because that goes to show you, man, that the words of YAHAWASHI is cutting you up.
Yeah, that's what call halal, YAHAWAH, Ba'ashem, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem, Rakakadas, Bakathum, Yah, man. All right? Because at the end of the day, YAHAWASHI is gonna be glorified, man. We're gonna do this till we stop, man. All right, till the Most High take the spirit, man. All right, and Lord's will, he don't. All right?
And the two other brothers just throwing this up.
That's the spirit, man. You know? Take
I'm gonna get comments. The brothers will come aboard real quick. GMS Salvation for the elect, Ephesians 6:11. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Yeah, and that's so beautiful, man. All right, because we got that armor on right now. Okay? Yeah, we got that armor on right now, man. All right? Just because you can't see it, don't mean it don't exist.
That's all right. Scripture saying this gospel be hidden.
Hid to them that are lost. That's right, man. Because our forefathers, all right, they knew that this word was their power. In Joshua 1:8, all right, Deuteronomy, all right, we knew that this was our power.
Because this is our heritage. It goes back to Jeremiah 17:4. We've been basically we fell away from our heritage, and we basically Micah 2:2. You know, we've been oppressed out of our heritage. Where it is we call ourselves black and Spanish, and it's biblical prophecy that we were going to wake up in our land of captivity.
That's right. Revelations 11. Their dead bodies. Yep. In the land of that captivity, they shall remember themselves. That's right.
It's like the water bursting like a dam.
Yep.
You know, once we found out, and that dam burst, and just that flood just came out, and this word, you know, went throughout all of earth, as the scripture said. It's like you can go like this and try to push that water back, but it's just it's already it bursts.
Hey,
You
like
know?
the elder said in that video from Dallas. He said that's like taking a spoon to the ocean, trying to
Yeah.
get all
Con.
trying to get all the water out, man. Roughly to say, it's not gonna
It's not
happen,
gonna
man.
happen,
All right, this truth is flooding. All right, you got to camp out there in Chicago, GMS flood the truth. All right, and now it's being shown that the Most High Help Us was ultimately dealing with great millstone, and that's a spirit. Because you got a lot of you guys out there that think just, oh, I hate y'all. This ain't about differences, man. This either the truth, you either got the truth, you gonna teach the truth, and that's it. That's it, bro. Because at the end of the day, if you're a man of the Lord, you're gonna go where the truth at, man. You're gonna follow the spirit. That's it.
That's why Sarabi said, gift destroyeth the heart. Here it is, people find out the Israelites and they want to keep themselves teachers, going out deceiving the world, and really doing their thing that they haven't been sent out to do.
Their own will, man.
Yeah,
Romans 9 verse 6. GMS Salvation Elect. It says, not as though the word of the Most High have taken on effect, for they are not all Israel which are of Israel.
Yeah, that's right, man.
So that's beautiful. Hey, that's beautiful. Because that was the next precept that was next, and then you spoke. You spoke it, and
because a lot of what
there,
those other camps are doing, they're gonna get a lot of Jakes killed. If they going out with no covering, their blood's gonna be a part of them. The wicked man shall die in this. The wicked man's gonna die regardless. But these other camps, they're causing a lot of people to err and be put to death.
Yeah. You got something you want to say about?
Yeah, I'll bring out this precept real quick. 2 Thessalonians chapter 3, verse 1. Finally, brethren, pray for us that the word of the Lord may have free course and be glorified even as it is with you. They go back to that flood, free course. Because you can't tell the course of a flow of water.
That's right.
And that we may be delivered from unreasonable and wicked men, and you just mentioned that. For all men have not faith, but the Lord is faithful, who shall establish you and keep you from evil. And we have confidence in the Lord touching you, that ye both do and will do the things which we command you. And that's how you know who has the faith. The word faith goes back to confidence as well. If you're going to do the things that Yahawah shall ask you to do. And why is that? Because you believe that in the end you shall be saved. But he that endure to the end shall be saved.
Hey, Baba Kashan, what was that again?
That was 2 Thessalonians 3:1.
All right, come. Yeah, just the spirit. Because Yahweh said, he that confess my name before men, him shall I confess
to the
Father. Yeah, that's right, man. So that was very beautiful, man. All right, because you got to understand at the end of the day, when you saying, you calling names YAHAWASHI, what they said in the book of Acts, we got to keep this here, man. This can't spread. This can't spread amongst Israel. Israel get all this. All right, some shit gonna happen. That's why you got IUIC, got all these guys out here. All right, that's saying the name don't matter. But here it is, they got Hebrew names. All right, the whole congregation saying Shalom. That's Hebrew. But you despising the names, man. All right.
And come, it's just like the brother GMS Salvation of the Elect. He said IUIC are Christians with their Israelite twist. Yeah.
Hey, and that's beautiful. Hey, wicked scribes and Pharisees, man.
Yeah.
All right. That's just what it is. You Israelites, but you taking on you don't want to believe in the Lord, man. You don't want to believe that this is the truth. All right. You never wanted to believe that YAHAWASHI, through YAHAWASHI, you was gonna get back to the Heavenly Father.
And you wanna know why they don't glorify YAHAWASHI? Because when YAHAWASHI come back, they can't be niggas anymore. They're gonna have to be gods. Right. They don't want to be gods anymore.
That's it. That's really it. Yeah, come. You got something else?
Well, you speaking of those that are circumcision, so it's
spirit.
It's a precept on here that that can go there. GMS Salvation Elect, Romans 2:9. Tribulation and anguish upon every soul of the man that doeth evil. Of the Jew first, and of the Jew, meaning those are the circumcision, all right, because those are the ones that knew the law, all right, that dwelt in Jerusalem at the time, who YAHAWASHI came to first, all right, the natural branches, all right, the olive tree, not the wild olive tree. The wild olive tree would be the Gentiles, all right. It says, upon every soul of the man that doeth evil, of the Jew first, and also to the Gentiles. So, hey, all Israel, whether they are the circumcision, the Jews, those that know the Israelites, or the Gentile, man. All right, those is still out there in the world. A tribulation, anguish upon every soul of man that doeth evil. So all Israel gonna receive judgment for the evil that they've done, man. All right, whether you know or not.
Right. And that's why we hear. That's why YAHAWASHI raised up man right now on the planet Earth. Baba Kashan, can you get Jeremiah 49, starting verse 12? Can you get Lamentations? You got something?
No, go ahead.
Can you get Lamentations 4, starting verse 21? Because that's why we here on the planet Earth. Jeremiah 49, start verse 12. All right, because that's why we here on the planet Earth. All right, we here on the planet Earth to tell you, Jakes. All right, and ultimately to warn you of YAHAWASHI. All right, the nations didn't call him Al-Shaja for no reason, man. All right, we're getting ready to see death on a large scale, man. All right, when you read the book of Daniel, the 12th chapter, the first verse. Con, you bring it out right after this.
Okay.
Yeah, it's spirit. You getting ready to, spirit. You getting ready to witness Daniel's 12 come into full effect. All right, visually, man. Okay, we're talking about the things that are written coming to life, man. All right, this ain't called a book of life for no reason. When you asleep, these prophecies is coming to pass. All right. No. No, it's on deck. Yeah, go ahead.
The brother Bonayal, lawyer, he said, Khan, they're calling on Jesus to save them, and Esau is calling on Jesus to kill them. They're bugged up. And that's the truth, because when you think about the situation right now that we are in as a nation of people, when you go to church, they have that same vibration that they had when they was in hardcore bondage. So regardless of whatever your plantation master was, if you was a Baptist, you was a Baptist. If you was a Seventh-day Adventist, you was, and so forth and so forth. So if you don't come in the same spirit as Christianity today, they gonna deem you as somebody wicked. And here it is, you have Bishop Eddie Long. He went to Atlanta and he did a parade against homosexuality, kind of found out he was a homosexual. But that wasn't blasted all across the news. But here it is, you have it where they use some, I get the agent provocateurs, the HOI, to be there at the very same time, though, when that crisis actor, that Gadite dude, and now that's blasting all over CNN, because we're going against the narrative of what they want. They don't want us to use what they quote-unquote call religion or the Bible to uplift our people. Now that we're using the same book that they use to destroy us, it's scaring them, because even the same words that we are speaking is coming to life, because the book was never written for them.
That's right.
For those who figure out about Shah and thought upon his commandments. They don't believe on the commandments. They make their own laws, man. So it's scaring them. That's what it is, man.
Hey, that's so beautiful. That little 50-second clip out there that's surfing in YouTube right now. This truth is bugging Esau out, man. You know?
And Jake bugged out for following him.
Hey, and that's so beautiful. To back up everything that you just said, that clip with Nat Turner. Him saying, sing unto the Lord a new song. All right, and that's what we doing, man. And you can see in that crowd in that movie, Jake was looking at him. He was like, oh shit, it was moving him in the spirit.
It move you when you listen to it. You like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's real.
It brings like a certain energy over you.
And that's what we doing today. That's what we doing
today
on the corners, man. You know, even though it's not as far as you know that scene,
but it's for the elect.
That's right. And
it's moving the elect. Because at the end of the day, that's really all that matters. And also too, that Edomite, how she came up on it's a clip. I forget exactly what, but she was like, and we come to the conclusion that this Israelite thing is bigger than we thought it was. It has reached, throughout all, it's in different countries. So they see it, and they when they look on YouTube and they look all around the world, they like, man, even on I was watching the brothers in London. The comments at the bottom is like, damn, this shit made it over here to the UK, to Europe as well. I thought this was just over in America. So, these people, the elites and these so-called white people see that this truth is just, it's everywhere, man. And it's like, man, these dudes are everywhere, man. So that's why they started the demonization process.
That's right. Because at the end of the day, everybody because you got a lot of brothers, who work at, speak to myself as a foremost. At a certain time, you being what you are what you eat. All right, Hebrew Israelite. All right, you are what you eat. You reading every day to the best of your ability. All right, some gonna come out like even the elder pastor R said, man. All right, I'm not gonna give you too much. I'm gonna say this and say that. All right, I say that to say all you Akim out there, all right, especially younger Akim, all right, that you talking to these people, you telling them just they Hebrew Israelites, all right, and who the Hebrew Israelites are, and just what you said, that's a big impact, man. All right, and just what Hebrew Israelites hitting CNN and mainstream, this is just the beginning. All right, this is just that's so beautiful, bro. Just the seeds being planted. The water didn't even come in effect yet. yet alone the sun beaming on these plants, man. All right, to grow into full effect, and that will be this truth. As for faith, faith shall flourish, man.
That's when a multitude.
That's right.
Said, thousands.
That's right.
5,000. Then it said the Lord added to the church daily.
That day, because that was so beautiful. Because you just knowing that you're an Israelite, you gonna have a lot of people remembering. They can go about their daily life, but when shit really hit the fan, they gonna remember that at a point in time. That's right. That's gonna come back. Yeah, come, man. All right, because you gotta. Hey, I even heard Elder YAHAWASHI say one of his videos. You're gonna have a lot of these guys in these camps. All right, when all hell break loose, start to realize that, oh shit, they was right the whole time. So what we gotta keep doing? What did Elder Pastor Hart say? We gotta keep pushing this truth, man. Because at the end of the day, if you sit back and start, man, it's been working.
It's working, man.
At the end of the day, you put up these. That's right.
It's working, bro. All the videos, every time we get on here and do a live, every time we go out on the highways and byways, every time you do your video, man, it's just pushing it further and further. Like, so the Lord give you checkpoints, man. Give you them signs like, man, look, this is another checkpoint, man. The Israelite, the whole CNN thing. Man, this government shutdown thing. It's showing you that this word is working, man. So don't let up. Keep going. You know how when you see the job getting done, you're like, oh, this shit almost done. You get happy because it's almost done, man. You gotta keep pushing, keep going. It's working, bro. It's working, man.
Now to back you up. 30 years ago, would you see Hebrew Israelites on CNN, man?
No.
You feel me? This is the time we are talking about right now, and this is the first month of 2019, man.
Your labor is being shown.
Yes, man. Hebrews 6:10. The Lord is not unrighteous to forget your works and your labor of love. All right.
Man, matter of fact, a lot of men out here have done great works, bro.
Matter of fact, who got the microphone?
Oh my God.
Yeah, Baba Kashak. Can you get 2 Ezra 6 and like 46, Baba Kashak? Yeah. Hold everything you got. We're going to go right back to it. Right? 2 Ezra 6 and like 47. Right? Because being a Hebrew Israelite, the time is at hand, man. All right? Hey, we have some beautiful times, man. Judgment is beautiful. All right? We need judgment, man. All right? Because that's the sign that YAHAWASHI is visiting the earth, which he have made, man. All right? 40. Yeah.
Man. So you brothers just keep, pushing his word, man, because it's actually manifesting, it's actually taking place. The Most High hears our prayers. Okay, He hears us prayers when you pray for shorter days. You pray for this thing you pray for you constantly begging, send up prayers. YAHAWASHI, bring judgment. The curses brothers throwing up. Mawaf, BABAL, man. All right, death to Babylon. All right, all those curses brothers putting up, and brothers constantly praying and constantly reading these scriptures and constantly thinking about the destruction of America of the 2 Thessalonians. All right, and shall destroy him with his mouth, man, with these words. We putting out that vibration, man. Every time you speak these words, every time we go on that prophet, because look, man, you gotta be in the spirit to actually recognize it. Every time you go out and you got brothers, and this is Isaiah, man, and brothers, yeah, man, and bro, that's energy. That's energy being put out, man.
That's a vibration.
It's working. We feeling the earth, man. Because at the end of the day, righteousness is so much powerful than that than the wickedness, man. So you got brothers, bro. It's like satellites, spiritual satellites. You got brothers all around the world, bro, just filling this earth with a righteous vibration, man. All right, it's working, man.
And I like to say this: don't let it distract you that the world is waking up to what's going on. Remember, it's still always about the elect. The wicked not know what they stumble against.
That's it.
They're gonna fall regardless. It's all about pushing the vibration and getting the elect up out here.
And now we're not at the scripture tell you that in the book of 2 Ezra 16. All right, don't get into that doubtful spirit. All right, the scriptures tell you, let not your sins weigh you down. All right, when you go into the etymology word redemption, it means to be relieved of sin, roughly to say. All right, for sin to be forgotten, man. All right, and how are we going to the word all right, back, and the word redemption goes into the word dim, meaning houses or house. So the bringing back of the house of Israel, man. The redemption of Israel, which the word redemption basically means redeemed. All right. And what is one of his titles? The Redeemer. All right. So what? YAHAWASHI, he is the deliverer. He's going to save us, man. So look up your redemption is drawing nigh.
And if I may say this, YAHAWASHI already know what we've done.
Yep, God.
It's scripture say he was bruised. We was healed through his stripes, man.
Yep.
So YAHAWASHI already know what we done.
Yep,
he already know what we done, and he already know what we gonna do. It's all it's covered, man. All right, so man, look, you doing this work. You doing the best you can. You in the spirit. You serving YAHAWASHI with all thy mind, thy heart, and thy soul. All right, you doing the best you can, and you in the spirit, man. Look. YAHAWASHI already know what we done. Yeah, he know we filthy.
2,000 years ago.
Yeah, he know we nasty, man. You know, like, bro, that's why he say so he may present us clean.
Yes.
To the Most High.
Yeah.
So don't faint, man, because in these times you can't be fainting, man. You can't be doubting, man. You gotta know when all hell break loose, you gotta be in the right spirit, man. Yeah. You gotta be in the right spirit, because if not, man, you gonna fail, man. Your faith is gonna fail you, man. Right? All right? Because you gonna have all that doubt and all that negative and that doubt in your mind, man. Right. So just know, I'm doing the best I can. And Scripture says, "Blessed is that man whose conscience has not condemned him," man. Right. All right? So, man, you're doing the right thing, man. You know what you're supposed to be doing. The Lord knows the hearts of men.
And that's only the elect.
Okay? Exactly.
Only the elect is going to do that in sincerity and honesty. Yeah, come on.
I think about
I think that's
this is Romans chapter 12, verse 3. For I say, through the grace given unto me, to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly, according as YAHAWAH have dealt to every man the measure of faith. And the scripture says, show me your faith by your works. And you got to think about it, though. That's why the elders say do 3 videos a week. Because everybody have a different lifestyle. You know, some brothers have more burdens than other brothers do physically. So if you could just do 3 videos a week, regardless of whether or not, you feel like you can do more, you're still doing what you're supposed to do. If you're still reading, you're watching videos, you're still showing how diligent you are. Because the Heavenly Father knows the hearts of every man. So don't fret on that and don't let that weigh you down. Because every brother don't have the same measure of faith. All right, so just do your part, because not every person on the construction site knows how to lay concrete. Some people, they just know how to lay plywood, man. Some people, they just know how to paint the walls. As long as you're doing your part of building that building, you're still gonna get paid. You're still gonna be compensated in the end.
Yep, and that's so beautiful. And that's the definition. What was oh man, that's the spirit. That's the definition of what is being lukewarm. Because even Elder Pastor Hall was saying that, man. All right, if you lukewarm is if you not thinking about the truth and all throughout them 6 days. You just a super Hebrew Israelite when it's time to meet up with brothers. All right, where the chicken at? All right, bringing out a few precepts. All right, and being in this, you not in the spirit, but having a display that you in the spirit. All right, on Saturday, man, when it's time to go out and labor.
You ain't hasting.
Yeah, kind, man.
But throughout the week, you're not hasting.
That's right, man. Those 6 days, you ain't in the spirit, man. You ain't putting up videos. You ain't in the group chat. You ain't in a conference call. All right, you ain't in the spirit. You ain't watching. All right, when brothers bring up something, you ain't saying shit because you don't know what's going on.
It's like you know the scriptures say we the seers. So it's like you using other brothers to see for you. Hey, what's going on? Why you doing your bullshit over here? You know, why you doing your bullshit? You like, hey, what's happening? Like you act because brothers are looking.
Yep.
But you over here still playing around, so you come back here. What's going on? Because you're not looking. You're not watching. You know, 6 days out the week, you know you got your hand in your pants. Yeah. You know, so you know on Saturday, you know you kind of catching up with them. You know, you playing catch up with them. You know, but hey. Like a thief in the night, man.
That's right.
You know, like a thief in the night. That's all I'm saying.
That's right. You got Isaiah 18? Yeah. Mom Kazan? You go right into that.
It's Isaiah 8, verse 18. Behold, I and the children whom the Lord hath given me are for signs and for wonders in Israel, from the Lord of hosts, which dwelleth in Mount Zion. And when they shall say unto you, seek unto them that have familiar spirits, and unto wizards that peep, and that mutter, should not a people seek unto their power?
Yeah, because the scriptures tell you there is no enchantment against Jacob, man. All right, and the elect was going to seek, all right, because what? The prophets and the elect is for signs. YAHAWASHI, all right, coming back. These are signs. The Lord told us that when these things were going to happen, man. All right, and you can read about that in the book of Genesis, the 1st chapter. All right, the stars, all right, the suns, the constellation thereof, all right, the moon being darkened. All right, these are all signs, man. All right, and the Lord said that the prophets, all right, in the elect are for signs. All right, so yep, go ahead.
Should not a people seek unto that power?
Yep, kind. That's what you got going on right now. The Lord said, Judah, all right, and Ephraim, all right, which is the northern and southern, all right, which is ultimately the northern and southern kingdoms coming in together in unity, man, seeking YAHAWASHI. All right, go ahead.
For the living to the dead, to the law and to the testimony. If they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them.
Kind. We're finding out that there's not a lot of light in you guys, man. All right, the guys is getting ready to start coming up to Elder Apostle Hall. Like, you was right the whole time. All right, you don't have a lot. Kind.
So like I was gonna say, what Elder Apostle Hall say? Hey, don't come running to me. Don't come over here, because we've been telling you for the longest.
Hey, and that's a scary thing, man. To actually been in the One West with Elder Apostle Hall, all right, been growing up with Elder Apostle Hall, and seeing him the same way he was 30 plus years ago, that's scary, bro. And to actually get that, like, oh man, that's gonna, man, a lot of you Jays is getting ready to get off, man. All right, and a lot of you heads, all right, out there, ISCPK, General Yohana, Gok, whatever the fuck this nigga name, Bubble Eyes, all right, whatever, letting Edomites in, all right. A lot of you guys are getting ready to be exposed, man. All right, excuse my language. A lot of you guys are getting ready to be exposed, all right.
And if you look at that, when Elder Apostle Hart says it, that's really mercy, man.
Yeah.
Reason why, you know, it's like a mind thing, you know, because hey, when all hell breaks loose, don't come running. So it's saying, hey, you need to get right now. Come from out of them now, because when shit hit the fan, it's gonna be too late. So it's really him showing you mercy. Like he trying to warn you, get out of there now, man. All right.
That's beautiful because. You know, back in the day, we started watching JMS Archive 2 videos. How many times repeatedly did the Elder Pastor Hart always say, Nathaniel, repent, repent, repent. And then one day, I think Elder Pastor Obama said somebody, he said, you know what? He said, he just wicked. He just a devil. And ever since that day, he just been waxing worse and worse and worse. Lo and behold, individuals leaving his camp and they exposing him for all the wickedness that he been upholding during his whole time at IUIC. So that was mercy. You know, and people are still there inside their camp. But the reason why they don't want to leave is because of pride or either fear as well. They use a tactic saying, if you leave IUIC, you're written out the book of life. They say, hey, even if you leave and you go do your own thing,
that's Baptist church stuff.
Exactly.
You're going to go to hell.
You're going to go to hell.
Yeah,
but hold on, what about when the apostles, when the disciples saw somebody casting out demons in Yahawah's name, and they said, hey, they run not with us.
Oh, come on, I just read that earlier.
But hold on, Yahawah said, lead them be.
Yep, come.
They ain't got to run with us, but as long as they not corrupting the doctrine or perversing the doctrine, they good to go, man. You know, that's why I always mention the brothers Men and Valor and the brother GTA. When they preach the same gospel, the brother dies garment of Basel. I always mention the brothers, man.
Kind. And just to back the brother up in that same chapter, it said you can do nothing against the truth but for it.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah, so they run with us, man. You know? You got something real quick?
No, go ahead.
All right. You get that segment. Yes, spirit. Yeah, Baba Kasab.
This is 2nd Esdras chapter 6, verse 27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome. And the truth which hath been so long without fruit shall be declared.
Yeah, you got the elders that been going out 10, 15 years prior, all right? And they like, well, damn, ain't nobody else out here, man. All right? But guess what? The elder, Apostle Tahar on down, had tunnel vision, man. All right? They knew that this was the truth. They knew that this fruit, and you can see the fruit, man. All right? You can see the fruit being on fire. Hey, that's so beautiful, man. Now I think about it, man. That's crazy. All right, you got GMS Guyana, all right, GMS Canada, GMS Germany, Australia. All right, you got, but hey, man, you got fruit everywhere. And, oh man, it's so beautiful. Elder Pastor Hart said, man, I ain't going to not one of these camps. All right. Yeah. So that fruit is shown. The man of the Lord is shown, man. All right. Okay, so the time is at hand. All right, the time is at hand for you to know what's going on, and you not to and for you not to know what's going on, for you to know what's going on and not giving warning. All right, hey man, the Lord gonna require that at your hand, man. All right, you was given a talent, all right, and a talent, all right, and you hit it. You see? All right, go ahead. Exactly.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 28 again. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which have been so long without fruit shall be declared.
Right, and you bear fruit from a tree. So I want to bring this out really quick. This is on Isaiah chapter 61, verse 2. To proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord, and the day of vengeance of our power, to comfort all that mourn, to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, that he might be glorified. And they go back to those fruits. It said, because what it said, read one more time, Baba Bashar?
Yes, that was beautiful.
One more time, Baba Bashar.
It's the 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 28. As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which hath been so long without fruit shall be declared.
And that's the heavenly, and that goes back to Elder Apostles to heart. From the time that it's right. One West, if I'm not mistaken, the house of David. Because they had a situation to talk about Cornelius. And then Elder Apostle Tahar said, I think Elder Apostle Tahar said, let's cast lots. And guess who hopped up? Nathaniel. That's wicked. That's wicked. This is what said, hold on, so it was wicked to cast lots on Jonah?
He was waiting on that. Man.
Yeah, he was waiting on that. So it's wicked to cast lots? No. The casting lots is an act of faith, which is why he don't have faith anyway. But the point of the matter is that they went out on their own. And they kept preaching the word before YouTube was even out, 2007. This is back there in the early 90s, man. Faith. All right? And then when 9/11 came, they was wrongfully locked up. All right? And the Spirit had a female Jewish lawyer came to their defense and said, they didn't know who the lady was, came to their defense and said, this is wrong. This is wrong. Then they got out. You know, and I'm basically speaking on what I heard on the video in the past. And there was an Elder Pastor Hard house, you know. I remember Elder Pastor Bar said, brothers was a little shaken up, whatever. He said, listen, if you ain't gonna do the work, get the hell out of my house. Then as time went on, and they talking there on that day, everybody left out, and they all did the work together, man. They continue with them.
That's when that's how you got Elder Apostle Ramla, Apostle Bar.
Yeah, and that's why whenever they speak on the wickedness that happened in One West, they speak on the wickedness. They wasn't partaking of it, okay? That's why the other individuals who speak about in the other camps, they don't never speak against the elder because they know it's the truth. All right? Anyway, so going back to that faith, it flourished. Now you can see the fruit of their labor.
That's right. That's right. Because that was off of a sure ground, a sure seed. That was off of a rock solid foundation. All right? That was off of, hey, and that go to show you the vineyard of the Lord. Real quick, let me bring this out to back the brother up. Isaiah chapter 5, verse 7. For the vineyard of YAHAWASHI of hosts is the house of Israel and the man of Judah and his pleasant plant. And he looked for judgment, but behold, oppression. For righteousness, but behold, a cry. You see that? All right? And that's why Scripture say, mark those that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Hey, Salaki, that's so beautiful because the brother just dropped that off. GMS salvation of the elect, Matthew 5:4. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. That's the spirit.
That's the spirit.
Just drop that off.
Hey, blessed are they that mourn. What the elders and apostles of Great Millstone been doing all this time, man? You know, mourning. You know. All right, that's how we got the truth, because we've been in this state we in right now, mourning. Like, damn, I can't wait to get out of here. IUIC ain't talking about no mourning, man. Okay. All right. ISUBK damn sure ain't talking about no mourning with these shades on in these goddamn rooms, man. All right? Okay? All right, so we know what the house of mourning is. We know where the house of David is at, man.
Because there's only one truth. There's one body, one heavenly Father. All these other camps, that's not biblical. There's only one truth.
That's right.
You know, it's basically a saturation. All these traps and snares are for the wicked. You know, again, don't let this popularity, so to say, that we're going, you know, the fame that's coming. Don't let that distract you, because it's still all about the elect. This is not in favor of the world. This is for the elect.
And it's not our fame.
This is not our word.
Yeah, the people gonna be coming to you to get the word of the Lord. All right, and get, oh man, it's so beautiful. That's why the Lord is going to save sincere men. He's going to have the spirit on them to know, oh shit, this is the Lord. You know what?
Many be created.
Yeah, that's right. And this is why the scripture says in Revelation 14 chapter, those that are with him are called, faithful, and chosen, man. All right, because you can't just be called. You got to be faithful to the word, and then you can't just be faithful. You got to be chosen from the foundations, man. All right, because when the Spirit help on that, Lord's will we be those men and get them to exercise those powers. Lord's will. We're going to already be in obedience to give all praise, honor, glory to YAHAWASHI. Because the Lord is raising us up through the Spirit to do that right now. That's why he's putting us through the fire. For us to depend on him solely, man. Okay? And you're going to be looking for that. All right? We're going to give all glory because the thing, us being glorified is through YAHAWASHI being glorified. You know? Because we those vessels, man. You know? So you got something?
Yeah.
Yep, Spirit.
This is St. John, you know, speaking of the other camps, man, you know, because, you know, a lot of them among them believe, they know what we're saying is true, man. They see the prophecies popping off, you know. Let's say, like, you know, you want a Nate high priest or something. Yeah, you know, on the side, you watching Elder Tahar videos, and you watching GMS videos. Damn. You know, you right now, you see, like, you can clearly see, you know, that what GMS, the Great Millstone, is saying is true. You can see the RFID chip. You can see all this stuff, the government shutdown. You can see that this place is on its way out of here. And then you examine, you know, your teacher or your high priest, and you're looking like, damn, he's not speaking about these things. He's not in the spirit, like, you know, like, but I can see the storm coming, you know, but he's not letting us know it's about to rain. So this is St. John, chapter 14, verse 42. Nevertheless, among the chief rulers, also many believed on him. Talking about YAHAWASHI. So many of it says amongst the chief rulers, many believed on YAHAWASHI, right? It says many believed on him, but because of the Pharisees, they did not confess him, lest they should be put out of the synagogue. So what? That's a damn shame. You believed on YAHAWASHI, but because the Pharisees, because what they thought about YAHAWASHI and how they was like, nah, like men underneath them. Great Millstone saying the truth, man. But what, Nate, them bomb Israelites and man, yeah, them rapists. They like, you know, they discouraging them from coming from out of that and converting to the truth. So I'm reading that again. It says, nevertheless, among the chief rulers, also many believed on him, but because of the Pharisees, they did not confess him, lest they should be put out of the synagogue. That's heavy. You know, verse 43. For they love the praise of men more than the praise of the Most High, and that's what they doing. They like for Nate to be like, yeah, this one of my high priests right here. Yeah. You know, he probably sitting up there, got his garment on. He got all types of shit. Yeah, this is my high priest right here. This is my other high priest, such and such. And you know what I mean? And they love that. But they know it's wrong. They know, but they believe it. They know what Great Millstone saying is true. But because they love that fame, you know, hey, what Nate said the other day? Yeah, brother such and such and sister such and such are getting married, man. It's such a beautiful couple, and you know that praise. This Nate, the high priest, so to say, right? And he giving them all this, you know, this recognition. But then at the same time, they believe what Great Millstone saying. But this is what the scripture said. All right, that's beautiful. It says, "For they love the praise of men more than the praise of the Most High." All right, verse 44. And this is what we have to say to y'all. YAHAWASHI cried and said, which is us speaking the body of YAHAWASHI, he that believeth on me, because YAHAWASHI said, also them that believeth on me through their words.
That's right. Yep.
All right. Yep, so this is what we got to say to you guys like you. It says, YAHAWASHI cried and said, he that believeth on me. So you that believeth on us, believe not on us, believe not on me, but on him that sent me. All right. And he that seeth me seeth him that sent me. So you're not believing on us. You believing on YAHAWASHI, man. All right. So you know, don't look at it as they look at it as men. They look at it as men. Like no, you believe in them bombs? I can't do that. Like no, it's not the men. That's right. It's the gospel. It's what they have to present to you, man.
And it's so beautiful how the message is set up, because you have to have faith to
God, yeah.
All these things is traps is set for people that don't have
God,
faith.
because
Yeah.
that's so beautiful. Going
But,
back.
but I'm saying, but that's a damn shame.
Sure.
You believe and you believe what we
Yep.
saying.
Yep.
But just for the simple fact, you like to praise a man, you
Yep.
don't be cast out.
Yep.
You like, nah, so you gonna die,
Yep.
you gonna die because of pride, man.
Yep.
And that's
Con,
pride
yeah,
at the end of the day,
con.
man.
You
know?
You have something to say? Spirit.
Nah, just the brother,
No, spirit.
Jim that salvation the elect. I swear, when y'all be bringing the precepts out, the brother already be on the same spirit. This is what the brother said as soon as he was preaching that. John 5:44. How can ye believe which receive honor one of another and seek not the honor that cometh from God only?
So
Man,
you can't receive it.
Okay, you don't believe.
Con, you already
if
received
you
it.
do,
Con,
you blinded by your pride.
Con, you already received it.
And humility come before honor. You want to be honored right now, but you want to be humiliated. YAHAWASHI had to be humiliated before he was honored.
Con,
They didn't want to go through humiliation, man.
how you gonna get your glory before the
They
Lord?
want it on this side, man.
Con,
You know?
Con, that's
And,
beautiful.
and the scripture say, to live is Yahawashi,
And to
right?
die is a
And
gain.
to die is gain.
Exactly.
What it mean by to live is Yahawashi? What did Yahawashi go through? He
Yep.
went through nothing but
Suffering. Yep.
So what? To live is to suffer, man.
Mm-hmm.
And what? But you got to be living godly, man. All right. Now we
Close.
put low power, low power. You know, to live is Yahawashi, man. All right. But to die is gain. So you know, you being in this truth or trying to be righteous, man, you gonna have to suffer on this side. You know, plain and simple. There's no way around it.
Yep, Con. Yep. Hey, that was beautiful because you know they look at us like, man, but hey, that's the glory. You know, our suffering is the glory. You know, because this whole time, you know, these camps got these 636,000 subscribers, 33,000 views every video they put up. It can be a 10-minute video. They got 23,000 subscribers, 23,000 views. That's our glory. That this truth is being hidden. This truth is being, you know, this truth is being housed only to a certain select men.
It's plain. It's plain to the
Con,
righteous.
and
Stumbling block to the wicked.
Con, and the point me saying, because we don't have all these gauntlets, you know what I mean? Decked out shades on a gauntlet, a girdle.
We stand in military formation, taking up a whole street.
Yeah, girdle compassing the you know, girdle compassing, you know, holding the garment on deck. All right, so we not. That's the beauty of it. All right, because that goes right back to why YAHAWASHI chose David, man. You know. That go right back to why YAHAWASHI chose David. Okay, David had to take off that physical garment or that physical armor, all right, because he already had on the armor of the Lord. You see, all right, and that's what two people are getting ready to realize, that Jake always wanted something to visualize. He always wanted something to appealing to his eyes so they can believe. Why YAHAWASHI said this generation seek for a sign, you know. Spirit.
This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 5, and start at verse 1. Nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number, and by the way of in the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. Okay, because because you know it's being sought out. You know, again, that these camps aren't what they're really about. You know, Most High's He's setting that separation. He's setting, you know, making it known who was his chosen. As again, this truth is going to be popularized, but again, it's all about the elect. But you cannot serve him and follow without faith, and there's only one way to serve him and follow, and that's that narrow and straight. And these other camps, you know, a child left himself becomes willful. You know, they're doing their own thing, and they're really how the world say niggas ruin everything. You know, here it is. You know, you got the truth. You got the truth now, and it gets toward the heart, and they're ruining it for actually sincere brothers. You know, actually they're trying to fight for a true message. You know, what is that we're actually fighting for? You know, we want a world that dwells righteousness. Well, you know, this world ends, you know, with fervent heat. You know, because the things that goes on in this world is wicked. But here it is. You know, these men being willful. You know, they're coming out doing their own thing, and again, they're ruining it for the actual sincere brothers out there trying to have a world just where it's peace. You know, actual real life and stuff. You know, our message is not wicked. You know, but the world's not going to hear what we have to say. That's why we don't care about this attention. You know, because it's not going to change. This word is not going to change.
Right. Yo, that's so beautiful.
No, I just want to say this too because
stop.
you know the more it's beautiful because the more demonization comes, all right, the more fame is going to come to us, so to say, all right, because this truth has to be uplifted, man, all right, it has to be this truth is going to be brought to something that we can't even imagine. You're gonna one day you're just gonna wake up and be like, damn. I didn't know I was gonna be, because every like, from the brother that just came in a month ago to 2 months ago, all right, you might be a shepherd over many people, man.
That's right, bro.
Just because you know the truth, just because you're able to teach this word, man.
Yep.
People gonna be with their hands in front of their hands in front of their bodies, waiting to listen, man, just ready to eat, man. Those are the times we're coming in, man. So Esau gonna demonize us, but that ain't. Hey, you can't do nothing against the truth. But for it, man, that ain't gonna do nothing but just lift it higher, man.
That's
right,
servant
right?
is not greater than his master. All the things that house I went through, we gotta take care of it, bro.
I got a precept this brother Jim at Salvation and Yolette brought out. This is a good one because we come back to what Tanakh was just saying. This is 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 12. Yea, and all that will live godly and Mashiach YAHAWASHI shall suffer persecution. So in other words, when you live in godly, that means that you're following the footsteps of YAHAWASHI. You follow in the shadow of him. You're basically trying to replicate him to the best of your ability, which is by doing what? The will of the Heavenly Father. Not doing your own will and not doing it maliciously. So nonetheless, though, you're going to be persecuted for righteousness' sake. But don't be persecuted for being a nigga,
Yep.
Jake will get persecuted for riding around with a gun and stunting. Jake will get persecuted for riding around with no insurance. Jake will get persecuted, man, for robbing the bank. But if somebody's going to persecute you for reading the Bible and not causing any physical harm to anybody, but they're going to demonize you, the Lord sees that. And the Lord's going to, he's going to get the individual because there's one thing the Lord says he hates, a liar. And that's what they're doing to us. They're lying on us right now. And it's going to get to the time, it's going to get to a time that, like right now, we on the stage for the world to see us, that they try and put all these articles out that we're wicked, we this and that. Yeah. But how is it that all of a sudden you want to put up the videos about, you want to put up that one video that happened, that incident, where you have them using verbal rude speech. But what about all the videos about brothers going into the history of the 10 horns and the 7 heads? Yep. All right, how about brothers going to the histories of us fulfilling the prophecies of Deuteronomy 28? How about us going to the history about Mount Petra also goes back to the Esau Edom, the so-called white man, woman, and child living in the caves? How come you won't put that on ESPN, all right? I mean, not so like ESPN, CNN, Because that right there is going to actually make our words be true, and that will strike fear inside the people. And why the scripture said, "You are your father the devil," all right? And the truth abide not in him. The devil is not like the truth, because the word devil go back to the word diabolus, which means slanderer or liar. A liar don't like the truth, all right? So when we speak the truth, they gotta find a way to try to subvert us and to put us into, how should I say, deplatform us so that they can say, look, look at what they say. This is what they say. This is what they do. But in all these churches, man, it's nothing but whores, homosexuality, and people scamming people out of their money, man. But they won't put that on the news because that's the narrative they want the people to believe in and to follow it. The narrative that we speaking in is what YAHAWASHI wanted to follow, whether they believe it or not.
Hey, and that's so beautiful, man, because, going back into the title, Hebrew Israelites, this is the time is at hand. A seriousness is coming, man. All right, the men who really believe that the things that were going to come, all right, that's why the scripture say men cannot serve the Most High and mammon. All right, because here it is, you got a lot of guys thought just being a Hebrew Israelite, all right, that this economy was going to go on, all right, and they can just be it. No, look, man, we talking about famines, all right, we're talking about internet getting cut off, all right, we're talking about concentration camps, all right, sedition amongst men, a man desiring to enter into the city, death, fleeing from people, all right. But see, when all hell breaks loose and we out there on those corners, all right, you're gonna have a lot of people not being stable because they didn't really inquire the end. Like, damn, this was gonna get this far. But you're gonna have the real men of the Lord, all right, that put their life on the line for this truth, all right, that's ready to do the will of YAHAWASHI.
Separating yourself from the world is like a bad breakup with somebody that you really love. Before you came to the truth, you was loving this world. You know, he was a part of it. When you come to find out that the world ain't no good, the world has been using you, the world has been mistreating you, you like, man, I'm done with her. Then the world keep calling you back, calling your phone, sending you text messages, emails. You know what you gotta do? Change your number. You gotta change your email. Sometimes you may have to move because that bitch crazy. That's that spirit of the society. That's that old person keep trying to come knocking on your door. And let me in. So you gotta leave this world and excommunicate yourself from it. You know, not saying you ain't stuck in your house all day, but like the things you used to do in the society, you gotta let them things go. Because guess what? The things you love the most I'm gonna take from you. So you know, in other words, you gotta be like a sociopath, man. Yep. Regardless of what happens, you can have no feeling towards it, unless it's towards the body of YAHAWASHI. That's it, man.
That's right. Come out of my people, right?
Exactly. It shall destroy you.
Yeah,
it's an destruction.
This world is gonna come to an end. You know, the world you see it is today, you know, you may not want to see it. Okay, but you know, these are words of Heavenly Father. This is his intent. The one who created your stupid ass, his intent is to destroy this place.
Yo, Con, yo, that's beautiful. Yeah, Con, yo, the water. Yo, that's beautiful, man, because, you know, it's just going to go right into what you're bringing out. Because of the fact that, a lot of jakes want fame right now. They don't desire the will of the Heavenly Father, man. All right, the fame that's going to come, it's not going to be to glorify you. Exactly. The fame that's coming, all right, is to glorify the power in salvation, which is YAHAWASHI, to actually redeem a people, all right, that was brought so low, man. Okay, all right, that's the power that we're talking about. The scriptures tell you the Lord hid himself, man. He's still there. All right, the Heavenly Father with us right now, but he's revealing himself. That's right. You got to have faith. He revealed his secrets unto his servants at a certain time. That's why the brother brought out 2 Ezra 6 and 28 verse. All right. As for faith, it shall flourish. The truth which have been so long without fruit shall be declared. This is the time where YAHAWASHI told us that he called us and chosen us, man. All right. So I said all that to say to you brothers out there that's sincere in a serious mind state. All right, dedicated to YAHAWASHI. Bro, this ain't the end. This is just the beginning. It's just starting for us, man. All right, a lot of things is coming to the elect. All right, though persecution, like Elder Ariel always say, man. Right, though persecution is coming. All right, a lot of things is getting ready to pop off. You're getting ready to see a lot of guys that say they Hebrew Israelites to go completely nuts. Okay, because they was never stable. They was never built on this rock solid foundation. But we here in Great Millstone primarily, we were, man. All right, we not falling up through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. Lord, will we be those men? All right, so I just want to say that through the spirit.
Oh, you want me to bring it?
Yeah. Spirit.
It's St. Mark 1 verse 14. Now after that John was put in prison, YAHAWASHI came in unto Galilee, preaching the gospel of the kingdom of the Most High, and saying, the time is fulfilled, and the kingdom of the Most High is at hand. All right, repent ye and believe the gospel, and that's what we doing, man. The time is at hand. Yep. All right, repent ye and believe in the gospel. That's right, brother. All right, reading on says, now as he walked by the sea of Galilee, he saw Simon and Andrew, his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishers. And YAHAWASHI said unto them, come, ye after me, and I will make you to become fishers of men. And that's what we are, fishers of men. And straightway they forsook their nets and followed him.
Straightway.
Come. Reading on, I'm going to jump down to verse 20. And straightway he called them, and they left their father Zebedee in the ship with the hired servants and went after him. They went into Capernaum, and straightway on the Sabbath day he entered into the synagogue and taught. And they were astonished at his doctrine, for he taught them as one that had authority and not as the scribes. And there was in the synagogue a man with an unclean spirit, and he cried out, saying, let us alone. What have we to do with thee, thou YAHAWASHI of Nazareth? All right, so this man had unclean spirits, and the demon saying, what have we to do with thee? Because they knew YAHAWASHI, man. It says, art thou come to destroy us? I know thee, who thou art, the Holy One of the Most High. All right, so it says, YAHAWASHI rebuked him, saying, hold thy peace and come out of him. And when the unclean spirit had torn him and cried with a loud voice, he came out of him. And they were all amazed, insomuch that they questioned among themselves, saying, what thing is this? And that's what's going to happen. What thing is this? And what new doctrine is this, man? And this is the same doctrine we come with. That new song.
They were used to what the wicked
exactly.
Pharisees, what Christians would tell them.
Exactly. But when they saw true power, they said, okay, fuck it. And Yahawashi Nazareth, fuck it. Satan, man. It says, and they were all amazed, and so much that they questioned among themselves, saying, what thing is this? And what new doctrine is this? For with authority commanded he even the unclean spirits, and they do obey him. Now this is the point. And this is what we're going to go into. Since the media wants to put us in a bad light, they want to put us on their news and demonize us, man, the book of Acts is going to take place, man. All right? We're going to start doing these acts, man. Look, here it is, like you putting a camera on somebody, right? On when they doing bad. But when they doing good, you going to still have that camera on them, and you messed up. You should have never put the camera on them, man. You know, you messed up. So this is the point. It says, and immediately his fame spread abroad throughout all the region round about Galilee.
Because what are people doing? They're searching.
Yeah, they searching Hebrew Israelites now. And you just exposed us to a new audience.
And what is that going to bring in? That's right. That mass, that 1/3, baby.
So you can't do nothing against the truth
but for it. That's a spirit. You know. Hey,
that's why. Hey, that's why through the spirit, the title Hebrew Israelites. That's Hey, that's trending now. That's gonna be like clickbait. Hebrew Israelites. Now that's just sifting. That's fishing for the elect. You know.
That's that great service.
Because through the spirit, I saw a brother posted a video. He said, what he said? He said, now that he said, use this to edify. Us being, being so-called exposed, or us being demonized, use it to edify. Now we got more of an audience. Now we're going to have more people looking at us. So what? Now use these times to spread. We should be spreading this word even more, man.
That's that jujitsu. Use that momentum. Use that negative energy from your enemy.
Hey, that's so beautiful. That's why the Lord is building us up right now. That's why the men of the Lord is being built up. Well, all this vacation trips, all right, weddings on the beach and shit, man. All right, all this shit that's going on in Israel, the men of the Lord, we in the spirit all day, every day. We in the spirit, because it's gonna come a time where you people are gonna realize that, oh shit, this was right, bro. Hey, those men was, those the real men of the Lord, you know.
I got a very appreciate. I'm going to say the brother YAHAWASHI, he said the new song, the elect, was seen. That's how you know the elect is not outside the churches, because the Lord said he will not dwell inside the building that's made by hand. But the brother James, that salvation of the elect, said Luke 4:37, and the fame of him went out into every place of the country round about. And that's happening right now. The fame of YAHAWASHI being spoken about us and being put out through the whole country via the news outlets and the media outlets of Esau's technology. GMS salvation of the elect, Job 28 and 22, I like this one. Destruction and death sake, we have heard the fame thereof with our ears. And that death and destruction is Esau Edom, man. The brother YAHAWASHI said Esau cracked their hole on the wall. He built himself, now he can't stop it. Yeah, that water flowing out, brother. Come on, that's beautiful, man. Come on.
And hence why he knows he has a short time, because he's getting frustrated. No matter what he does, it's only working.
It hurt him. It's like you try to cripple the truth. You try to cripple it, but then it turn around and it hurts you, man. So what he gonna do? Even like you say, he gonna get stupid. He gonna start fighting mad. Start throwing wild punches, like and get reckless. He gonna get reckless and start throwing these wild punches. And what happened? He's gonna get caught.
You're gonna expose himself.
You're gonna get caught, man.
You're gonna expose yourself in where your weakness at, and then YAHAWASHI is gonna counteract, man, because that's when the spiritual power is gonna come into play.
You messed up when you did that, man. You messed up when you put us on the news.
I got one quick precept when you bring that out. It says, matter of fact, Salaki, I went off a little bit. Give me a second. Hold on. I gotta get this through the spirit. This is beautiful. It's gonna go right in what we talking about. All right, here it is. Yeah, hey, that's the spirit. That's right. You gotta have patience. That's right. This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which, that's right, which keep the commandments of the Most High and have the testimony of Yahawashi Mashiach, man. All right?
What's that testimony?
Yeah, kind of. That's the spirit of prophecy, man. All right? We're actually, that's what's going to make that fame go abroad, man. All right? Because the whole time, it ain't going to be about no cookouts. All right? Ain't gonna be about no get-togethers, man. Israel is getting ready to realize that, oh shit, what they was teaching from what Elder Pastor Hart on down, this was the truth. Oh shit, my whole time. And that's what's gonna get, that's close it up. All right? And guess what? The elect gonna be like, oh, yeah, this the time. This the time. All right, Romans 13:11.
Hey,
all right?
And what? And,
we ready.
What they did to Yahawashi? Crucified.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and that's what they're gonna do to us.
They're gonna be, they're gonna get upset.
Yep.
You know that. You know that.
That's right.
We was telling
seeing them miracles working.
Yeah, they gonna get upset.
Come on, man.
And who was that man? That was the Jews.
Yeah, the Jews, exactly. Those are the circumcision, man.
So
IUIC, all those other groups, they gonna get pissed off at us, and they gonna be with that crucify, whatever, what format they gonna use in this time period. But they gonna use that same format. Hey man, get them.
Get them guys. That's right. Yeah, kind of. Because what that's so beautiful. Because the majority of those Israelites that follow those wicked scribes and Pharisees, in modern day term, a majority of the elect, majority of it's a lot of sincere Akim and Akwakim in these camps, man. All right, and majority of them are gonna see that the closer we get to the end, all right, that when they start seeing us working these miracles, will we be those men? All right. And they're gonna be like, oh, and a lot of these camps is going, a lot of their congregations is gonna start to leave them, man. All right, and they're gonna be like, oh shit, we losing money. All right, or that deal gonna start giving out on them, that Judas purse. All right, and guess what? They're gonna go to try to return it. All right, and it's gonna be too late. The Lord is gonna preserve, man. We coming into some beautiful times, man. All right, the scriptures tell you the servant is not greater than his master, man. All right, a lot of things is getting ready to happen, man. All right, and it's gonna shake up the house of Israel, man. All right. Ultimately, these miracles being worked, man. Spiritual powers are part of the ministry, man. All right, so you want to get that close out? Yeah.
This is Zephaniah 3, verse 19. Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee.
Yeah.